Okay, we're back at 10, a little after. I was a little late. Uh, we're going to take a look at this and see if we get a breakout here. It's just choppy, but around 10, 10:05, 10:06, many days you will get some directional move. We do have to go up through a fib. It's not the most substantial fib, but it's nonetheless a fib, and we have a pivot up above. We need to go up through that. And rider is a good mechanism to do that many times. You can come back here and see in the 940 category, we got a breakout, and it's based on acceleration. It's a very solid signal many times. The same thing here. Yet here, it failed. Now that was right in that news window, minute or two, um, which is typical head fake, up and down. I'm encouraging you to just use this as an exercise and do it on sim. We had a tremendous morning. If you were here, there's no need to take extra risk, and we're not going to stay long here. It's Friday, and it's been a busy week. We'll see what we get, and we'll go from there. And you can see it's choppy. So unless we get a breakout, we don't take anything. Once we get a breakout, we may get enough movement to get a trade. And I reduced my ATM by a tick. You got your personal ATM. Excuse me. But when you have limited movement, you don't want to take a chance of being one tick getting stopped out for 2 wins, depending on your personal ATM. I encourage you to do exactly what you would do if you're doing sim when it's live, or you can develop some really terrible bad habits by swinging for the fences. Okay, we got a rider. Let's just see if it will move on up and hit us. You notice we got a prior pivot, but we're up under that. And if we were not up under that, I would recommend you pull it down up under it. Why? Because you want to be in and out prior to hitting one of these pivots. Doesn't mean it can't go through it, and often it does, but many times it gets close to it and reverses, and there's nothing like, say, you're going for 6 ticks and you have potential for 5. Most people in the room already know it, but if you're going for, say, 5 ticks, it's not going to fill unless the market's moving very rapidly and goes through it and hits 6 ticks. In other words, it's got to go through your target prior to getting filled, virtually every time. This is really stubborn. It's just not a lot of momentum, not a lot of volume. Okay. We got very lucky on that. Very lucky. So we got a pivot up here. Let's put that here. So we're going to use a trio down and just in anticipation. If it doesn't happen, I explain this in every room virtually, but our strategy, wow, okay. We got it. Let's just see if we get lucky and it goes down and hits this. The good thing about our system is we can make setups like that, anticipating, and if we didn't do it, we would likely have missed it. Okay, now we got a rider on top of it, which is, we like that. Okay, we're going to try one more. This is, the action's quick. We'll try a trio up, and we'll try a rider up. Doesn't mean we'll get either. You will get almost always get the trio trigger first. And this is a very choppy market with support, resistance, and fibs all over the place. Again, we got to go up through a fib. Okay, I know this is ridiculous, but that was a very quick, very good bonus, and we'll call it a bonus. And it's a bonus even if you did it on sim, because you get to see how rapidly you have to move to select these choices, and you got to understand the choices. Either the trio or the rider would have won. But if you selected trio, we got into rider prior to getting our profit target. Okay, I'm going to call it a week. It was a very good week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And again, it's the holiday season, so I understand if you don't, but it is, I like to see people do simulated trading 4-to-1. For every hour of real trading, you do 4 hours of sim until you got it as part of your DNA. You understand everything about the strategy, everything about the fibs and the pivots. It will give you a tremendous opportunity to find success. So have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday, bright and early, and we'll send out an email prior, and we will have any news windows showing, and we'll map it out. Take care. Have a great weekend.